Hello everybody, welcome to Indigo Tarot Odyssey. How are all you guys? So today I wanted to decorate the set with some of my new jewelry I made last night, and tonight I was so excited. I was like, I just want pops of color in summer, and part of what's motivating me right now and what the reading is going to be about is the new moon solar eclipse. It's going to be in Cancer, and it starts in the solstice, the 20th and the 21st. Now, the only places this will be visible is Africa and Asia, but it is all about a fresh perspective and a restart. So this is about us right now just sitting in the mystery and knowing how we're going to move through this world with all the change. There's a new order, a new peace to things. I've been super chill when I pause and I put everything down and I just sit in the sun for a moment. I feel that restive place. I feel that calm. I feel that sense of balance. So this is about slowing down, and this new moon is asking us to just relish the life we have and things that we're prioritizing, what is most important and most meaningful. And how that happens for me a lot of the time is writing it down. I really do find it necessary for me to prioritize through my writing and say, I've got this. Everything is calm and collected when I let it be, when I allow for balance and peace and quietude, right? And that's what we're aiming for. So that being said, I want you guys, if you can, go over to my Instagram. I'm going to post this tonight and take a screenshot of this. It's a quote I read a while ago and I absolutely adore it, and it's called Warm Spirit. And it says, I am a gentle, warm, and loving person. My energy allows people to relax whenever they are in my presence. I show compassion and kindness to everyone that I come in contact with. My caring spirit is contagious, because emotions are contagious, and that's very true. Okay, I bring light into the lives of my family and friends. I am completely content with the person I am. I am calm and comfortable with how my life is unfolding. I do not worry about the things I cannot change or anything that I have no control over. I am relaxed. I am peaceful. And then big breath. Breathing is so essential for us to just, get great circulation and stop that fight or flight. And that's one of the reasons I'm wearing so much turquoise tonight. It's like turquoise is the anti-anxiety crystal for sure. And I need that every once in a while, because as I'm working, my brain goes so fast and is always like, okay, and you want to do this and you want to do that. But I need to set, my bandwidth parameters, like, hey, you've already worked for 6 hours. Please relax. Just, what happens? Light workers know this. We check in with certain ones of our clients or what's going on, and all of a sudden we have to take that on board, and we're trying to alleviate the stressors in their life. So turquoise is a really great stone for healers, for empaths, and for people with high anxiety. And if you're not aware and you're new to my channel, I have an Etsy shop. All my links are down below. It's Sparkrist, and I create all handcrafted pieces. And about these that I made last night with your choices, you guys, I made this great fun moonbeams necklace with hand blown sapphire glass, and then I have onyx around here. And if you go to my Instagram, it'll show how it works, because you can wear it 3 different ways. This flips over to be the back, or it can be the front, or with added chain it can be a double layer. And then this one, it says magic power, and then I have my beautiful it'll come back to me. I knew I was going to blank on it because I was thinking of so many different stones and crystals. But this is great for your throat chakra. It's also great for calming. It's like, I just find once it hits my throat or my chest, I'm immediately like calm, and I feel like I have clarity in speaking. It's appetite. There we go. I had fluorites and everything bouncing around my head, and I have a bunch of single appetite pieces just on a chain as well. But I love this. This looks so beautiful in the sun when it bounces off the words magic power. The silver, it looks so beautiful. And then hand glass, and then this one is just beautiful resin choker. I liked it. It's super lightweight. I don't like anything really heavy around the front. And then some beautiful, just bright glass blue that goes in the back, but looks beautiful. You hardly even feel like you have it on, and it looks amazing. And then I have some beautiful blue jade. I'm really into blues in the summer. I like really lightweight. I love turquoise. I love coral in the summer. So I just wanted to show you some of those pieces, and they go with your choices as well. Now, your choices today are going to be summer, bask in joy and light. Number 2 is water guardian, connect with your emotions. Number 3 is direction guardian, choose your path. A lot of you guys right now, you know that you're becoming as perfectly balanced as you can be. And with this, you're learning from every life experience that you have, whether it's negative or positive. And, wherever there's shadows, there has to be sunlight. So we can always find the light amongst all the darkness, our heavier feelings, when our ego comes in and all of that. And I feel like now is the time we're really sorting out what's going on. And I have the Cancer coin right here too. And, I think I'll put this as part of the contest, like winning the Cancer coin with, your choice of something from the shop in this week's contest. Every week, if you come over to my Instagram, it's Sparkwist11, I run contests for free jewelry, for free giveaways, for all kinds of stuff, you guys. So we're going to begin and see, what's going to come about for you with this amazing solar eclipse in this Cancer right on the solstice. It's so exciting. Okay, you guys. So right away, I just need to breathe. It's new beginnings time, for all you amazing human beings. So let's go with this, and we're going to see what's going on. So if you chose number one right away, it's like your path is more illuminated. You feel more lightness, more joy. You're not on this mercurial hell bent. I've got to race, I've got to produce. This is about you relaxing. And with this beautiful solar eclipse, this is about you getting in touch too with your feelings. Your instincts are going to be really on target. You're going to be very nurturing. Your gut reactions to things are right. If you like or dislike somebody, if you like or dislike a job or a situation, it's going to ring very true. This is about you refining your habits right now as well. Like, what is going to bring you joy? I've had to do this week. I just said enough. Last week we were eating out all the time or ordering in Chinese food, pizza, junk. And all of a sudden I was like, I was getting sharp pains in my body. My body doesn't like all that oil and fat and stuff. Yeah, my taste buds were like, let's jam on this and eat this forever. But my body was like, a reject. So I'm going on a cleanse this week, and we're just having fish and vegetables and fresh fruits, and I'm already feeling better. And that's part of what's going on for you as well. You need to cleanse a little bit. What do you want your life to embody right now? Wholesomeness, purity, sunlight, water, elemental things, cleansing things. You'll be very self-soothing, and your moods will be very grounded and calm. Okay, so let's see what else is going on. Here you go, influences. Like, what are influencing you, and what do you allow to influence you? So I'm just going to choose one of these, and we're going to see what your overarching energy is going to be with this. Queen, look at this beautiful Queen of Wands, passion. So a lot of you guys, love is coming for you after this solar eclipse in a very nuclear fashion. It's just coming in. You don't feel the need to compete with anyone to be better than anybody else. You aspire only to be a better person than you were yesterday. You're grateful that you're given each new day to grow and learn. That's what this beautiful Queen of Wands energy is all about. Yeah, you don't need to compete with anybody when you're in this beautiful energy, because you feel elevated, you feel good. You release all your blocks, and you are birthing your dreams. You're unstoppable when this energy comes in, which is really beautiful. Now, also, this is a power pack time for you to use your willpower to manifest what you want. You have a lot of resourcefulness. You are in great communion with spirit. You see her there with the crows, and she's just sitting there with them and talking to them while they're bathing. A lot of skill is going to be honed here, but a lot of fun and spontaneity too. But you really are destined for a huge good luck streak and good fortune, because you're recognizing patterns that you need to change, things you need to implement, things that used to tempt you, any mental health issues that you need to look after. For a lot of people, it's going beyond their bandwidth. A lot of empaths and light workers, they just keep going and pushing, and they feel frayed at the edges. This is you taking care, because what is influencing you? The moons, the cycles, everything, right? It's like you don't want to overdo it. You need a sense of calm, and you need a sense of balance in there, and that's what you're striving for. A lot of success and positivity coming in, as well as celebrations. But a big note I hear for you guys is a lot of love and a mutual attraction, and people being highly attracted to you. The Queens of Wands is very magical to other people, very, very warm and friendly and grounded and generous. you have a feeling of this beautiful, limitless potential coming, victory, success, all of this self-confidence coming in, and you're just setting a good structure for how you mean to go on. And it's going to, as you implement it, you're going to feel inspired. You're going to feel the potential and everything. You're going to feel the new opportunities, the power. No more conflict, no more challenges, no more defensiveness, any of that. That really, I'm nearly there, and you're going to be excellent in any new business ventures, because it's your time for abundance and manifest in a huge, huge way. Real beautiful time for you to transition. If you felt trapped and stuck in anything, let go of it, move on. You're going to step into this realm of success. It just is your time, group one, because you're noticing what influences me. Am I staying up too late and stocking my shelves with garbage that I can eat, too much sugar, too much salt, whatever? Am I being reactive because I'm letting other people impact me in a way they shouldn't? I don't care really about other people's validations, especially if it's negative or critical, because that's just a projection. So you're releasing that. You are finding all better options in every regard of how you live and how you're doing things. So gorgeous energy, group one. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. And a lot of you guys have been asking how I get ideas for my designs and this and that. Funnily enough, it's colors, it's cards, it's when you get color patterns and paints that you see on Pinterest, but a lot of times it's my cards. You see all this swirl of colors. This led me to this. I love quiet blues and browns and dusky colors that go together, so that helps me as well. So you guys too, if you need a private read or anything else, all my links are down below, and come see me on Instagram, Sparkrist11, and get in on all the contests, you guys. So that is you, love and light. And now we're on to Water Guardian. So right away, if you chose this, I feel like you're ready to let go of any suffering, pain, competition, defeat, any of that. You're taking a vacation for all of that, because when we get in connection with our true, she reminds me of Wonder Woman. When we get in touch with our inner guide, our real soul thing, we can feel, this makes me feel heavy, so I no longer want to participate in it. This makes me feel energetic, happy, connected, and if you're in the right place, meditative, contemplative, like restorative. So go back to the areas, the people, and the energy that makes you feel good, right? Because you guys are on for this beautiful, proud, firm, fair energy with this water coming, your truth, clear thinking, having it all together. And it's funny because you also have the listen card, which is saying, listen, really listen to people, because people will tell you who they are in a few clear sentences. Is it always me, 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 me? Is it always you did this, you did that, you did that, blame, blame, blame? People are going to show you who they are right now, and it's going to be miraculous. In your job too, are you getting a lot of negative reinforcement and you didn't even notice that? Like everything that your boss or coworkers or people around is nitpicking, are they being competitive? All of this is going to really stand out to you, and you're going to decide, hey, this may be an area of specialization, where all of a sudden you notice all of this and you're like, well, you know what, that is no longer for me. And we're going to pull one tarot for you too. Really listen, listen to the tones of people's voices. When people are nervous or people are uncomfortable, they have anxiety, their tone and pitch goes up. Their voice can shake. So really read into that nuance too. It'll help you be able to sort out the emotional temperatures of others too. And if it's fraying on you because you're empathic and it's too much, maybe you need to reduce your time with that. I don't do extraordinarily well at big social gatherings where people are very nervous. They tend to come to me like a battery pack, and I'll absorb some of that. I can only deflect so much, but people know I'm really calm and chill. You can put me in a room with 1,000 people and I'm never nervous. And if I had to get up and speak in front of them, that wouldn't make me nervous either. And people sense that kind of calm. So if they come up to you, just protect yourself. You'll notice that. And it's like, and people do, they sometimes talk even more when they're nervous, and it doesn't necessarily make sense, but you're going to have this warrior fearlessness about you, this bravery, this focusedness, and you're going to be able to help people. Yeah. But what you do need is that pause to pick your next place. You need to set clear boundaries with people. Hey, I need to pause for a minute. I'm not just going to race from life aspect to productivity to the finish line. Life is not a race. This is where we want to conclude something and slowly and gracefully move on to the next thing. But we need a pause, right? We're not racing. Sometimes I'll do that if I'm on a tear about something, if I'm a house cleaner or something. I don't usually like to begin that project unless I'm in a really calm headspace, because I almost get like I get overwhelmed, so I go faster, and it's really, really strange. So I'm like, I'm only going to do this, and then I'm going to stop and pause. So do that. So I feel like some of you guys are experiencing sleeplessness, anxiety, worry, fear, something about this, maybe nightmares as well too. It's because you need to clean house of something. There is something that's kind of in your subconscious that's been niggling at you, something you need to release, some closure somewhere. Perhaps you need to say something to somebody, and bring it to the forefront because it's been causing you suffering. Maybe you felt victimized by them or powerless around them, or a victim of something that they did. So you need to clarify that and release that might be going, because this is about endings. This is about completely letting go of some things too. So a pause, just a moment in that, because I definitely feel that you guys are going to have great beauty and harmony and romance and charm and all of this coming in, and you're getting in receivership mode. And what the universe wants you to do is to allow a void for that. We can't jam pack. If you have a cupboard and you only have space for 70 jars of jam, and you have 70 jars already jammed in there, no more room for jam. Okay, you got to get rid of some of that other jam. Got to get rid of boysenberry so you can have loveberry come in. Okay, so what if you just got such a packed schedule, your mind or whatever, start to release, start to get things out of your home you no longer. If it's just tchotchkes just laying around, you're like, I haven't picked that up, noticed that, or adored that in a long time, because you're gonna kind of be brushing up on your beauty aesthetic and your taste and your style. You're gonna be a lot of magnetism in this summer stage after this. So if you already have a chakra block, people in your life, but they're not as fulfilling and as warm and friendly as you'd like, spend less time with them so you can have new tribes people come in, because it's your time for people to value you and for you to have pleasure in your life and you be restful and for you to have a good time. It's really your time. So have a pause, evaluate pros and cons about things and people in your life. Okay, Jennifer, what about Jennifer? Jennifer never stops complaining. Jennifer is all about me, 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 me. Okay, Jennifer is relegated to the back of the bus for the summer because I want to bring in somebody who is more about some equality time, the bank analogy of withdrawals and deposits. Let's get some equal stuff in here. We all have that one friend that sometimes we wonder if they could care less if we're even still breathing, as long as they can talk about what they're doing. We all know this. Comment down below if you've had one of those friends who're like, why am I even talking to this person? You know what I mean? Sometimes we just forget. It's like an old piece of furniture. We forget to put it in the trash. One of those. So, this is going to come to the forefront right now because it's time for harmony in your life. And a lot of you are on destined paths right now. So beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and listen to your guides. They're here to help you right now. Listen to inspired speaking and things that bring you peace of mind, because it's time for you to have a restful, nice period in your life. Okay, and pause. I have to do this too. I have to force myself times to sit down. I'll go out in the yard and I'll start puttering. I'm like, you came out here to sit down and stop working. What are you doing? You nut job? And I'll be like weeding stuff. I'm like, stop. Pause. So if you're new to my channel, everybody, don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. Please come and see me on Instagram, SparkCrystal11, and try to win some of your jewelry. My Etsy store, all the links are down below. That's SparkCrystal as well. Thank you for all your 5-star reviews, you guys. I really, they just came flooding in from last week, and I really appreciate it. I do. I take a lot of time and I make sure things are well made and well crafted. Otherwise, if you're not going to do something well, why do it at all, right? So that's you guys. Yeah, be around water too, if as much as you can. Group 2, be by lakes, rivers, oceans, and listen to water sounds on YouTube too. You can listen to rain and other things. It'll bring peace and quietude to you, restfulness for sure. So now we're on to number 3, you guys, which is Direction Guardian. Choose your path. A lot of you guys, you're ready. Soul school, learning curves, your life purpose, you're maturing. A lot of things are coming into fruition for you. You're doing new practices to help you develop new gifts that you have as well. You're on a journey. A lot of you guys are trying to have more balance. A lot of you guys, I feel like you're idealistic. You would love the world to be a certain way, but you can create your environment to be that way. It's a flattering kind of vibration that you can work within, right? I don't go to places where there's loud construction and noises, because being clairaudient and an empath, loud noises it's very volatile in my head. So go where it's peaceful if you need that. Listen to music. I feel it's a lovely time for you. You just don't want to be in competition with anything or anyone. You want to be in your own lane, humming along beautifully in your creative world. You know, you have a lot of love energy around you, playful, warm energy. Self-confidence is coming in. A lot of people coming in to flirt with you. You'll feel very glowy and, you know, proud and, you know, like good. You'll feel like a shiny, happy person, and you deserve this, you know. A lot of words and thoughts and analysis are coming in for you to be able to just go. It's almost like data, I don't like this, I like that, I'm getting rid of this, I'm getting rid of that. And you know, it's just, you're starting to really have a real discerning eye on what matters in your life and what you want to keep around and what you don't want to keep around, for sure. Yeah, look, we have got 9 of Swords, and then we have the Knight of Swords. See this thinking? Yeah. I mean, you're ready big time for just clear thought patterns, skill development, commitment. You're raising the bar to what you want to do and where you're going. So there's some financial opportunities coming in for you. I really see you're a very hard worker. You know, you set routines and you have follow through, or you're trying to that. And I feel like you're going to be able to restore some of that balance if it got lost, or got, you know, you lost your kind of pattern. It's going to come back. A lot of clear thinking, huge intellectual power time for you. So if you're studying or you're trying to pass the bar or pass some exams, it's going to be optimal time for you right after this. On the 21st, you're going to be like, oh, wow, I feel like I have clarity in all of this. You know, your journey that you're on is going to be very satisfying for you. A lot of wishes are going to be granted, a lot of fun indulgences. You're going to have a lot of choices and options, and you're just feeling like the world is generous and people are romantic and there's kindness everywhere, because that's what you're looking for. And what you're seeking is also seeking you. So it's arriving for you. Tons of clarity, tons of understanding. Again, you're going to be a great communicator. You're going to have happy feelings towards things. Now, really rich imagination, and you're going to have a lot of memories. So probably lately you've just been like very nostalgic about things, childhood friendships, childhood boyfriends and girlfriends, teachers, schools, things you've learned, you know, things that have kind of shaped who you are. I feel like a huge nostalgic phase. Cancer is very, very nostalgic, and it's very sentimental. So you might be going through old pictures and old jewelry and old knickknacks that your grandparents or your parents had or something, and, you know, tearing up. And also it's like every once in a while when I go on and I see something that is, especially when it has to do with animals or people coming together, I just start crying. I'm very sentimental like that, because I like when people fuse together for an effort, for a humanitarian effort, you know, like what's going on right now with all the Black Lives Matter and all these movements, and how people are coming together. It's amazing. So again, you're going to have that social awareness, and you're going to be able to help a lot of people as well if you choose to. Really empowered time for you. And amazing breakthroughs for yourself too, emotional breakthroughs. Like, how did I ever let that doubt stop me? That's somebody else's weird perception of me. That is not who I am. I am who I say I am. Thank you very much. And no one's going to get in your way now, group 3. So beautiful energy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to press like and subscribe, and all my links are down below. If you want a private read, if you want to go to my Etsy store, please come over to Instagram and join in on all the contests. And I do daily posts and memes, and I do all kinds of fun, crazy stuff over there. Again, you guys, thank you so much for all your beautiful comments. I read every single one. In fact, tonight I'm going to start doing some responses for the last few days, because playing catch up, I had a lot of private reads. And thank you guys for ordering all your private reads. When I do them, I get them back to you within 48 hours. I don't shelve anything, because I don't need an avalanche of future work. I'm like, why would you do that? If you were a baker, you wouldn't save up making your rolls and then make 150 rolls in one day. You know, it doesn't make sense for me. So I get back to you right away with that. So love and light to you guys, and thank you. Blessings.